The meeting, Chairperson Patricia Barton, Commissioner Miguel Fumet,
Present.
Commissioner Marta Phelps,
Present.
Attorney James Lamana,
Present.
and Captain Chris Kelly.
Present.
Then we have minutes from our November 19th meeting. Here's three
Yes.
corrections.
No.
Deletion. I would like to just make one correction on the change of manager of an alcohol beverages club license for the former Knights of Columbus, LMB Association. It's listed that Commissioner Perry seconded the motion. We were all in favor. However, I did second
Yes,
the motion.
I
so
did
think
notice
we want
that.
to change
I apologize,
the
yeah.
record.
Ask Mark. I was bring that to attention
Yeah.
after my catch.
So we just get a motion to accept the minutes of the meeting with the necessary correction.
Make a motion to accept the minutes of November's meeting with the necessary corrections.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we have, our one-day liquor licenses. We have one, for the Lynn Music Foundation on December 15th and 28th. And for a live music event from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. So we have the-
We'll make a motion to approve the one-day license.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye. Yes. And the other request,
This was wrong. Okay.
we have a change of manager and director for 31 Linway, Kevin Spinning, doing business as Johnny's Market.
Afternoon, Madam Chair, members of the Commission, Attorney Tom Truax from Salem, appearing on behalf of the licensee, Kevin Salmonique. And with me is Mr. Salmon Patel. He is the new director of the corporation. He's also the proposed new license manager of the corporation. Current director and the current license manager, who is Nick Patel, he decided he's going to go his own separate ways and do something new. So Mr. Patel is replacing him in those positions on the corporation. Mr. Patel comes before you with almost 6 years of experience. He's worked at this particular store since 2019. And as I'm told, unless I'm corrected by the captain, there's been no liquor violations at that store during that time. I've just gone through their procedures with them. I've known the store since 1980, and I know all the people at this store. They've all kept a pretty good track record. I mean, these guys have been exceptionally good. And he's been there all that time since the ownership has been in there. He's also BAT certified, which is the Mass Package Store Owners Association, which to me it's not an online course, it's an in-person course. It's even better than a TIPS course. Also, they have a point of sale system which has the scan of beer, wine, or tobacco product. It automatically requires something will come up in the register saying it has to have a show an ID, scan the ID. So they have a lot of things in place over there, and they're going to continue to do the same things. As for operation, there's no change in the operation, same place, same store hours, same location, same layout, everything's the same. Just going to have a new manager and director of the corporation, and that's it. And I'm glad to answer any questions you may have.
Sounds like you covered it all.
Yeah, he's very sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we just need a motion to approve change of manager and director.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the change of manager and change of director for Kevin Salim Inc., 31 Linway, Lynn, Mass.
I'll second that motion.
Aye.
Great, thank you very much, appreciate
Good
it.
luck.
Okay, and then we have a transfer of an on-premise wine and malt beverage license for Patio Restaurants, Inc., doing business as Patio Restaurant. Okay, and this was the former. Good afternoon. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Attorney Tyler Hensler here for Patio Restaurant, and with me is Juana Baez, the proposed manager of record.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
So this is a license transfer at the same location, 15 Union Street, from the old license holder Dietzel Restaurant Inc. to Patios Restaurant Inc. Felix, the old owner, was looking to get out of the business, move on to something else, and so he's selling the license to Ingrid and Patios Restaurant Inc. Ingrid, let's see, I have it here. Ingrid Vasquez will be the 100% owner of Patios Restaurant. And the manager of record will be Juana. She's a Massachusetts resident, U.S. citizen. She's familiar with the rules and regulations related to the sale and service of alcohol of this commission, the ABCC, and the Commonwealth, and the laws of the Commonwealth. And she has experience in the industry. She worked in restaurants growing up, and now works in community health, where she is in a public-facing role and is in the practice of checking IDs routinely and responsibly. With that, we're happy to take any questions. Pretty straightforward, though.
Is this strictly going to be a restaurant?
Whatever license they have right now, I know it's a Section 12. What do you mean by that? Will they always serve food?
It's not going to turn into a nightclub after a certain hour.
I think it's the concept is going to remain the same. Is that true, Juan?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, whatever's there now.
Where do you think the concept is?
So same food and soft liquor.
Do you have an entertainment license? It shouldn't, right?
I'm sure you do.
Yes, there was one on
Do you know what it
the,
is?
Is it live or non-live?
I believe it's live.
That was the.
That's right. That's right, definitely about, yeah, that's right, definitely. Make you aware of, we don't expect this to be nightclubs, dancing, and, DJs and bands.
No, nothing like that.
So we mainly be like television and radio.
Correct, yes.
Anybody else have any?
No, that was,
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, then I guess Attorney Levine felt everything in what you. Yes, it did. Like to double check, okay. Thank you. So, I guess we can just entertain a motion to approve transfer of wine and malt license.
Thank you.
I make a motion to approve Patio Restaurant at 15 Union Street to operate as a restaurant.
I'll second that motion.
Dave?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Okay. And I'm sorry, one more question. When will this take place? Immediately?
The closing will happen when the ABCC, shortly thereafter. I think the PNS prescribes
Okay.
21 days or something
Oh, okay, very good.
after approval. But
Yeah, I saw you sign up here, it still says diesel, and they've got lights around it, so I just.
Yes, work in progress.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, and then we have, two conferences. First one is the Green Tea Restaurant, 751 Linway.
Yes,
Thank you.
good afternoon.
Yes.
You got way on me, but what is? Okay.
Been here a long time.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Okay, so we asked you to come in because of a disturbance in, at the establishment on October 3rd.
Yes,
And the bottom line is, it appears that one of the patrons was heavily intoxicated.
Yes.
Which resulted in a service. So, go ahead.
I may, if I may. Yes, I reviewed the tape, and he did look intoxicated.
Yes.
And so I went over with the bartender, but the video can only show me so much. And we did counted how many drinks, and he had 2 drinks, but he did, I don't know what he did. Like, it changed dramatically.
Right.
And we had 2 bartenders at the time. It was not that busy. He was really like normal, and he wanted to do a takeout. And afterward, we did everything, and then all of a sudden, the manager decided, oh, we need to do something. This is not normal.
Yeah.
It's not a normal 2 drink, and then it turned into something like that.
Right, so we really need you to make sure your bartenders are aware.
Yes. Actually, I commended them and I applauded them. You know what? It might not be I don't even know exactly the protocol, what we should do, because we did what we did had to do. You know, we came in, alert,
I
and,
think you handled it fine in terms of calling the police and,
yeah,
taking care of what needed to be taken care of there, but
Yeah.
because of his condition,
yes,
ultimately he's in your establishment.
I agree.
You are
Yes.
responsible, so.
And I applauded even another staff, Carlos. I said, you know what, you did the right thing too, because it takes, sometimes another set of eyes will make a big difference. Yeah, and, so I don't know what else we can do other than just keep an eye on.
Exactly, what
Yeah.
you did,
Yeah.
we wanted you in just to reiterate with you, and I really appreciate what you are saying.
Yeah.
We just wanted to reiterate with you that ultimately responsibility falls on you.
I agree. And I think all my staff that agree, we say, we always practice, like, see something, say something, and do something. And we got a couple employees' attention about that particular person, and then we say, "Oh, this is not normal."
Yeah.
And so.
Is he a regular?
You know what? I never asked the question because I'm semi-retired. I've been there for 30 years. So I don't do the day-to-day operation as I used to. And I don't know that question.
Okay, well, if he is, I would strongly suggest that
Yeah.
he not be a regular anymore.
You know what? Sometimes
You're jeopardizing your business if something that fast could happen.
you know what? Sometimes I think that because what we do, we don't get a lot of these type of incidents.
Mhm.
I mean, consider the long history
True,
that,
true.
and I think that they're aware of how each operation does business. So I think that they all go to the same place where they can get away with different things. I don't know if he's a regular, but if he is, we want to make sure that, every time he has a drink that, or every time that he comes in, we'll keep another, pay a little bit extra attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, this is just a conference, it was strictly.
Yeah, I understand, and that's why I'm here without a legal,
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't think that was going to be anything, yeah.
No, just a reminder. Okay, so, thank you, appreciate it.
Okay, I appreciate it, yeah.
Good luck.
Okay, any question that I can?
Oh, you pretty much covered everything. You weren't here, you spoke with your employees, and,
Yeah, okay,
good,
all right.
thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, that. And then, next one is Tula Fuego. Madison Pimentel. Okay, and you have, what's your role?
I believe I'm under there as manager.
Your what?
I'm under there as manager. I was told I can tell him because he's not here right now.
Well, I think what we're going to do, because I really want to talk with, the owner, the manager of record, and possibly, no, that'd be good, the manager, okay, yeah. Yeah. And this was just going to be a conference, but because everyone's not here, I am going to, ask you to come back, I'm going to have you come back for the next meeting, and at that time, it is going to become a hearing. We're going to have a hearing on this matter. I just want to bring to your attention that, the incident that happened on 10/4 with the DJ, your entertainment license doesn't even support you having a DJ. That entertainment license is strictly for television and radio. So at this time, you better make sure that that's the only type of entertainment that you have in there from now until we have the hearing. Okay? Anybody else have anything they want to add to this?
No.
This is very concerning. Right, and I know the holidays are coming up, I don't know if you had cards, what. I strongly suggest that you don't have them.
Sure, we don't have a license for live music.
No, you don't. The entertainment license, I have it right here.
A copy of it is here.
Yeah.
Television and radio.
Yeah. Yeah, you take that.
You may.
Please. This is what your entertainment license is. You can keep it. Right. It's just for television and radio. Right? So make sure between now and the next meeting, that's the only type of.
And when is the meeting?
Okay, the meeting's going to be the third Tuesday in July. January. July. It's the 21st of January. Okay, before 4 o'clock. So you will receive a notice. Right? And what is your name again?
Wesley, Human Health?
Yes. Will Madison be back?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
You. So we'll hold up on the clips till the end of the meeting. Give me a freeze. Email. Otherwise. Okay, we have police reports.
Yes, good evening. First one we have is report number 2407-4140, dated 10/27/24 at 22:35 hours. This was for 244 Washington Street. Lynn Police were dispatched originally to 236, was changed to 244 Washington Street, which is Tula Flavors, for loud music. The officer did note in the report that the music was at a reasonable level in the business, when the business had its doors closed. And he's basically saying when the doors were closed, it was fine. When the doors were open, not so much. Second report is 2407-4144. This is also, this is dated 10/27/24 at 2300 hours, for loud music, again at 244 Washington Street. Officer sent there for loud music at Tula Flavors. They got there, they spoke to an employee, Mr. Angel Ramirez. They explained that the music was at a reasonable level when the doors were closed. When it was open, it was very loud and people were complaining. And the officer noted the same thing again. When the door was open, there was an issue.
Okay, so again, we're going to bring them in for hearing, just add these two.
Yep.
Thank you.
Next one we have is number 24075175, dated 10/31/2024, 21:39 hours at 106 Union Street. And I will stress that that was on Halloween, because the police got dispatched for a intoxicated female. They spoke to the security guard at the Stefani's, informed them the female party was dressed as a zombie, was causing disturbance in the middle of Union Street by Green Street. Security guards say the female party was not a patron at the restaurant. Security guards say the female party left prior to the police arriving, and they did not know where she went. And at this point, the zombie was not located.
We'll accept that for the vouchers.
Next one we have is report number 24077470, dated 11/10/2024 at 519 Washington Street. Police were dispatched to 519 Washington Street, Lupita's Sports Bar and Grill, on a report of a fight. One of the officers noted he saw a male party on the ground holding his head. When the officers got there, at the location, that several males and females dispersed, got in cars and left. There was a broken bottle on the ground near where the victim was laying on the ground. He stated he was hit in the leg with the bottle. They did call an ambulance, and he was transported to Salem Hospital. He had been drinking at Lupita's bar, and then when he left, he got into an argument with some girls and a guy. He just went on to describe them. He stated that the woman got angry and hit him in the leg with a bottle, and the other one slapped him in the face. He said he fell and hit his head on the ground. Officers did speak to security at Lupita's bar. They stated that a few minutes before the police got there, they were clearing the people out of the bar as it was closing time. They stated that Caesar was giving the security some attitude, didn't want to leave. He then was sitting outside. After he got out of the establishment, Caesar had been arguing with some women, and people complained to them that Caesar was rude inside the bar. They stated to the police that nothing happened in the bar, that this all took place outside where they found Caesar. Next one we have is 240773704, dated 11/11/2024 at 49 Union Street. One of the unmarked plainclothes uniform officers was monitoring the area on Union Street for the closing time of establishments. He noticed a disturbance between females outside of the El Malecon bar. They went across the street. Some additional units arrived on scene and were able to disperse the group without any further incident.
When they in the bar?
No, so the officer just saw the girls walking across the street from the bar to, across Union. They were kind of causing a little bit of a commotion, but they quickly dispersed. The next one we have is 24081084, dated 11/24/24. This is for 125 Oxford Street. On a report of shots fired, Lynn Police got dispatched to 125 Oxford Street on a report of shots fired. The police were informed the suspect was shot, possibly in a car. He got into a car and took himself to the hospital after being shot in the back. Police got to Mama Blanca restaurant, spoke to the security guard. Security guard was aware of who this person was, knew him by his nickname, so he was out front smoking a cigarette. And then he came outside, he saw this gentleman ducking down on his knees, complaining of being shot. Police have been investigating this incident. We do not believe that the victim that was shot in the back and took himself to the hospital was the intended target. We believe the shots may have been fired from further up the street on a separate incident, and he was an innocent bystander standing out having a cigarette. The only good news was the distance that the shot was fired from, and it went through a car window, so that by the time it got to him, it basically hit him and fell to the ground. It wasn't too serious and non-life threatening. So. And just to note, there's another one on the agenda. It's the same report number /2. It's just a supplement to the shooting investigation and further information on that. So the following one after that we have is 24081291. This is dated 11/24/24 at 125 Oxford Street, Mama Blanca. Police were dispatched to the same location we just talked about on a report of a 911 hang-up. Police were informed there was an intoxicated person that called from inside. The bar had some loud music, no other information. The police got there, they spoke to the owner inside, stated there was no issue. He wasn't sure why they were there. They told him they got the 911 call, and they could not find anyone that needed police assistance, and no one approached the officers for help. Next one we have is 24081453, dated 11/25/2024 for 170 Union Street. This here, a person came into the front desk to report that their wallet was stolen. They stated they were at the Malecon restaurant located at 170 Union Street, and this happened on the 24th at about 8 o'clock at night. He went in, ordered some food. While he was waiting, he got a beer. He does not know who took his wallet. It's under investigation. There were some charges that this person's alleging were not of his own doing, and it was from someone possibly taking his wallet off the bar. But that's not been determined that the theft actually took place in the bar. And the next one we have is 24081332. This is dated 11/25/2024 at 02:33 hours for 120 Broad Street. Police got sent to Taquera Los Compadres. This was on a report of a breaking and entering. The manager was driving by, which he calmly does, to check his business. He saw a glass broken and the computer was missing. After checking on his business, entry was clearly gained, and the place was gone through and some items were stolen, including cash from the register. Just to note, this was investigated by the police. They were able to identify the suspect involved in the B&E and take out appropriate charges.
Looks at that one.
And I believe the other one report is just the supplemental report for that same incident, so that is all of them.
Thank you. Not too bad.
Nope.
Lot of work.
Zombies still on the land. Zombies still out there on Halloween.
Good. Okay, new business? I would just like to take a look at our rules and regulations for our next board meeting, pertaining to covered windows, blocking of windows and doors. We may have to update those
Okay.
next meeting. So could you include our next packet, the section on that? Yep. Not even, just that one section, but I should be, let's put that. Thanks. Any old business? Any other? Then we have, under other business, something before, no. We got our lodging house renewals. Laura and Antonio Miglio, 195 Union Street. Laura and Antonio Miglio, 52 Front Street. 376 Washington Street, Dayton. LLC, Emma J. Lilly, the manager. J.R. Realty Trust, LLC, 187 Washington Street. Lisa Rizzo, owner. And the Crescent Real Estate Trust, 62 9th Street, Lisa Conti, the owner. Look about that, take a look.
Motion to approve the lodging house renewals listed on the agenda, for the year 2025.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then we have the common victuals, I'll go back to that, sorry. And the entertainment renewals. There's a cast of thousands. You have the list? Not that I need to read.
No, yep.
Any questions, you guys? If they're on this list, that means all their paperwork is in, and all their fees are paid, right, so we just need an approval of the two-page list.
Motion to approve the common victular and entertainment renewals listed on two-page sheet provided by, Laura Lee for the year 2025.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I'm sure there's more to come, correct? Yes. All right, and then we, well, the approval of our all liquor license renewals. That's all of them. All alcohol, wine and malt, all alcohol retail beverages, wine and malt, retail beverages, all alcohol club, all alcohol commons, wine and malt general on premise licenses. If you have any paperwork, and if these are all paid, then we just need to open,
Okay.
we approve them.
I'll make a motion to all alcohol beverage to be approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, and now we'll go back to the flip side and grill. No one's here, so this conference, we'll bring it in for our next meeting.
I do want to say, David Lesbrunts, Attorney Lesbrunts contacted me today. I believe he sent that in an email that he was unavailable, he just was retained the last 2 days. But it's still for hearing.
Absolutely not,
Yep.
doesn't have to be there.
Yep, no, I just-
No, okay, you did receive notification from the attorney on record?
Yes, he did come in.
Yeah, they have the right to have an attorney, even though it's just a conference, but that's it, right. So we'll bring them back in for January's budget conference.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank
let's see.
into these people? This is the 601 Boston Street.
Oh, yes, we're gonna, that's being moved to.
Okay.
They called and asked
Yep.
for it to be referred to. Right.
No, no
Yep.
worries. No.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, anybody have anything else?
I do not.
And if there's nothing else on the agenda, I'd just like to tell you have a very nice holiday season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
and I'll see you next year.
Yes.
Thank you.